This Now podcast. I guess you can call this one the final countdown. Nope. The show not leaving. We not leaving.
Oh.
No, we not shutting it down. No, this is the final countdown until the anniversary show. Is this the last show?
Brian Daniels is supposed to be on here? Yeah.
This is the final show to the anniversary show. When we hit that 4-year mark. I can't wait. But in the meantime, in between time, as always, I am your bad Superman, Darnell Sparrow. But you know what? I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna let him tell who he is. Talk to him.
I'm the notorious one, Antoine Smooth. Antoine Smooth, how you doing? Well, I'm doing great. Thank you very much.
Hey.
How you doing, bad Superman?
I'm doing. You know what? I'm feeling like a guy that just got a good hot plate from his woman.
Oh man, that man ain't had a hot plate in so long.
You know, if you still getting hot plates in 2024 from your woman, you must be doing something good.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not talking about it's in the microwave, go warm it up. No.
No.
I'm talking about you walk in the house, it's cooking, it ain't even cooled off yet. Your plate, she bring the plate to you. Ask you do what you want to drink. You be like, I want a beer. We ain't gotta be. You know what? I'ma go get you one. You want Bud Light, Miller? I'm like, nah, I want a Heineken or Corona. You know how I get down.
Oh yeah, you know like your Heinekens and Coronas.
And she you want me to pop that top for you?
That's crazy.
That's how good I'm feeling. But all the people, I don't know how y'all doing. You know, we don't never ask how the people doing. I mean, some of y'all might be at work. Some of y'all might be chilling, you know, smoking with your smoke, listening to us. Some might got some truck drivers listening to us. We might got some first-time listeners. We want to know how.
Got an hour to kill. Listen to us.
Yeah, we want to know how y'all doing.
Right.
But if you're not doing all right, we gonna make sure that y'all gonna be all right before this show over. That's for sure.
Right. All right.
But earlier today, I ran into one of our old buddies. I was going to the FedEx go deliver a package. He was coming out, and I looked. I said, that can't be who I think it is. And he just happened to turn around and look at me. I looked at him. I said, it was our old buddy, old Smack Daddy Hank Russell.
Really? Okay.
Ran into the old Smack Daddy. See, and why that was so big, because, you know, when I first got into the business, we both worked in the TSWA out there in Millington at the Casper Creek.
Casper Creek, right?
And, you know, he was the first person I ever announced with. That's over 22 years ago.
Man.
Think about that.
22 years.
That's over 22 years ago. I know he doing his podcast thing on YouTube, the Hank Russell Invitation. Make sure y'all go and subscribe and check that out.
Right.
You know, get his subscribers up, get them numbers up for him. You know, we used to do a lot of shows together. You know, we was gonna do a show last week for the NOCW promotion. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, you know, that was my son's birthday, so I couldn't do it. I know he had something going on, but we talk. We in talks. They call us again. We gonna bring it back.
Okay.
You know, we older. We ain't green no more.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get behind that mic, 'cause I miss it. It's been over a decade for me since I've done any wrestling show.
What you gotta do, man?
So I gotta get back. I get back in that announcing, managing. You know, my guy back in the ring. You know, my boy, he ain't got all jacked up. Got a little on the dark side, but he back in the ring.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I'm gonna sound like Martin. Gina, they call me.
Right.
Call me. Let's get that band back together. I know one of our members is no longer with us. But we can still do that. We could do that.
That was a good time, man. Yeah.
There was some good times. I still have the old TCW TAJJ stuff on DVD. And I gave the tapes I gave to the owner Adam Dunn.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him the tapes. He put them on DVDs for me. I just go back and look at them to look how young we were. Most of those guys were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Now all grown up, married, kids.
All grown up, man. Married, got kids. Yes.
I was that anyway, Joe. When I came in, I was already on there. I was the old dude in the club.
Right. You got the ball rolling right there. Yeah.
I was the old dude to watch all them grow up.
Yeah.
You talk about then, like I said, we didn't worry about how many people we drew.
Right.
We just said done transmission Saturday morning. Let's go.
Yep. And
first choice auto sales Saturday morning. Let's go.
Let's go. Right. Remember those showdown on summer?
The showdown on Summers. Let's go.
Yeah, we had. Yeah. The outside shows. Yeah.
See, people don't understand. I said, yeah, we had a very small crowd, but we had loyal fans.
Right.
We had some loyal folks that came every Saturday. They was like family to us.
Right. See, that was like Rock always mentions, starting at the car dealerships and the auto shops and all that stuff. That's how you cut your teeth.
Yep. Man, we did.
We started that way. Yeah.
And we did what was it, Treadwell High School?
Treadwell.
We did Treadwell one time. Man, we was out there. We did parks. We did shows in front of people's houses.
Houses, yeah.
We put a big ring. Yes, we did. We put a big ring
in front
of a house. It wasn't too far from the University of Memphis. I think that's Park Avenue.
Park Avenue, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Right across the street from a park. Big open park. We right. And they had an open ground there. We did a show. Because matter of fact, that's where me and you had a quote unquote, in quotations, a match.
Yeah, we had a match there right there, yeah. We've been to North Memphis, been to Fraser High School.
Go. Yeah, let's tell that story. That's not the first one. Was the second one.
It was the second show.
That's about the stolen ring incident.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's what Adam unfortunately had to close shop because of that.
Yeah,
if didn't happen, then we would have kept going. But yeah, man.
And it's unfortunately
that first choice at the time.
It's unfortunate that person that did that.
Yeah.
Got paid for it, shoot style. They did him in a shoot.
Oh man!
And he's no longer. And correct me if I'm wrong, but he's no longer with us, is he?
No, he's no longer with us. No.
I'm not gonna put his name out there, out of respect. But that situation. I mean, I remember we went for a tour looking. We looked all over Memphis for that ring.
Yeah.
And all was because, the individual was talking about how, he sold all these tickets for the show. It didn't happen. And like I said, the way they went about handling it, I did not agree with. That what happened at the New Daisy at that time, that shouldn't have happened. And on top of that, they could have killed him.
Yeah. The way they was hitting him in the head and all that, yeah, man. He was constantly getting hit in the head. That was the thing. He didn't remember who he was.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. He took them shots like a man. He was taking them.
Yeah.
And like I said, that should have stopped. No, we talking about shows. Remember the frat house?
Oh, how can I forget? Oh yeah. Remember the frat house?
The frat house at the University of Memphis.
Memphis, yeah.
Right in their backyard. Bunch of
Mm-hmm.
drunk college kids.
College kids, man. And that's the best fans though, is the drunk. They just, some of them try to get in and get involved, and we kind of like, hey y'all, don't do that. You're gonna sober up real quick if you try to.
Right.
So, no, enjoy yourself. Do what you gotta do, but don't come in here. You don't want that.
Nah, they don't want. But yeah, those TCW, JJ memories, like I said, I'll cut on up. I'll go pull through my collection, pop in the DVD. I'm gonna bring next time I come here. I'm gonna bring them.
Yeah, do that.
I'm gonna bring them so we can go on and go back in time. But we can always do that, the memory lane shows. But we talking about today. We got another event coming up, and I almost forgot about it, and I'm kind of upset because I wanted to go. Because it's not too far from where my dad lived in Arlington, Texas. Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, from the Esports Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Let's go down that card real quick. We got a survival of the fittest match for the Ring of Honor World Television title. And what is survival of the fittest match? Well, I'm glad you asked. The format is simple. Wrestlers compete in a variety of qualifying matches, usually singles matches or tag matches. Winner advances to an eliminator match, where the last remaining competitor will be deemed the survival of the fittest and earn a future. Normally it's the Ring of Honor World title, but last couple of years it's been the Ring of Honor World Television title. Some past winners: Bryan Danielson, Roderick Strong, Delirious, Chris Hero, Tyler Black, aka Seth Rollins, Eddie Edwards, Michael Elgin, won it 3 times, Jay Lethal, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Punishment Martinez, aka Damian Priest, Marty Scurll, Bandito, and Kyle Fletcher. So this year, the Survivor Fit is actually for the World Television title. So the champion, Atlantis Jr., will be defending against Leo Rush, Shane Taylor, Brian Cage, Big Shotty, Lee Johnson, and Johnny TV. I mean, that's some strong competition.
Oh, yes.
I mean, who you had to pick? Who you got?
Man, anybody could win that, to be honest. Man, I know Johnny TV. I know he's on the road right now with the show and everything. With him and Kaya, it would be cool if he would have won. And he'll parade that on the show all day long.
All day.
Now he's a good candidate to win. Like I said, with Shane Taylor, I think they need to, with the Shane Taylor, I think they need to push them a little more.
I mean, he's a former World Television champion.
Yeah.
I remember when he fought my husband in New Orleans.
Yeah.
At the Lakefront Arena for the Ring of Honor Television title. He was a dominant champion. And like I said, that could definitely boost Shane Taylor promotions.
Right. And, I always felt that they trying to drop the ball with that. They should have put him and Keith Lee together. I said this on numerous occasions. That when Keith Lee was there you go right there, y'all. Come on, do it.
Yes, the Pretty Boy Killers. And let me tell you something. Yeah. If you have never seen Keith Lee and Shane Taylor together, you talk about just dominant.
Yeah.
2 big dudes that can move like a light heavyweight.
Right.
I got to see it firsthand when they came to New Orleans for a Wildcat show. And they came in, but then I didn't quite know who they were at the time. Because, like, they just came in and just basically clean house. But once it mellowed down, I was like, wait a minute. Because I didn't really know Keith Lee that much. I knew Shane Taylor. I didn't know he back then I just started following him. I mean, you get them together and they both healthy, that's dominance.
Right. I mean, he could still have Shane Taylor Promotions. He'll have Keith Lee in it, and it'd be a tag team. Same name.
Honestly, I think that's what they missing. I mean, they got the young gun with Lee Moriarty, Tiger Style.
Lee Moriarty.
Then you got Anthony Ogogo.
Yeah. They bring Keith Lee up in there.
But you know what? I'm a kind of roll with you on this one, because I think Johnny TV, he's definitely not the same, as what we're used to. I mean, he still, can still do the moves, but I think his edge is gone.
Right. It was just like when they tried to reunite him and the Miz together. That edge wasn't there. It started to pick up, but then it just fell quick, So it's kind of like that. Like his edge is gone.
And I know they want to push Atlantis Jr. and have the relationship with, Mexico and this, that, and the third, but they need to keep it in house. And I think Johnny TV, this needs to be the time he gets a championship. Because it looks like Taya is getting more attention than he is.
Yeah.
And I'm real surprised. I'm real surprised he's more Ring of Honor than AEW. But I mean, because if he was the old John Morrison, Johnny Nitro type, like I said, he's really still, because he still looks the same. Same build and everything. It just, something's missing. And I think, winning the TV title, I think that'll do it for him.
Yeah.
We got a trios match. We got the Dark Order, Evil Uno, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds against Dustin Rhodes and the Von Erichs.
That did make sense.
Who would have ever thought that?
The Rhodes and the Von Erich teaming up.
That's something. A Rhodes and a Von Erich. Now, can you imagine if Dusty Rhodes was still alive?
Oh my God!
And he have a conversation with Kevin Von Erich.
Oh, they'll be definitely in the corners, no question. Just having a conversation, right? That's crazy.
This right, you want to talk about legacy. I mean, the Von Erich, former MLW Tag Team Champions. I mean, they don't have the oomph like the original Von Erich, but I think it's coming. They're not as out there as a lot of people would think.
They're more low key.
Yeah, they're very low key.
Yeah.
But now you got Dustin Rhodes, who still. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care nobody. Don't let age fool you. He moves better now than he did when he was the natural.
Yeah, right.
I want anybody to argue that point. I mean, when he was the natural, he was good. Excuse me. When he was in Memphis, he was young, but he was good. When he came to WCW, they had a platform set for him as how far they can take him. Why he was never a world champion, I will never know.
Yeah.
Dustin Rhodes should have been a world heavyweight champion.
I believe he should have been world champion when his feud with Rick Rude.
Exactly.
When Rick Rude was forget that international whatever, that's a world championship.
Yeah, the international world title, yes.
He could have held that belt when Rude was champ.
Like I said, they had a ceiling set for him. And then when the Goldust thing happened, I knew that was. I'm not gonna say it was I'm not gonna say it was a downfall, because he was multiple time tag champion, 2-time intercontinental champion.
Right.
Hall of Fame resume.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like when he went to AEW, it was like something just happened. When he had that match with Cody.
That, yeah. Ended up in the bloodbath, yeah.
I mean, when he had that match with Cody, that right there let me know. I'm like, he ain't done.
No.
Now he got to school, and I believe he got some Rhodes relatives coming through. That's in there. That's in the school.
His nephews. Yep. So I think that's his sister's kids. Yeah.
So I believe they have the tag team titles in the Nightmare Factory. If anybody want to correct me on that, please do. But you know they got some Rhodes coming through there. And they look like him too. Like, yep, that's some Rhodes right there.
Yeah, they'll think them his sister's kids. Yeah, and I'm starting to get a liking to the new Dynamite Kid. Starting to get a liking to him now.
Let me tell you something. I'm glad you brought that up. They got something. They got something special in him.
I mean, he looks just like Dynamite Kid.
I'm like that is Dynamite Kid, and that ain't even his child. That's his
it's his nephew.
That's his nephew. Look, yeah. I mean, like him, like when he was super young.
It was like Dynamite Kid. I say maybe in the late 70s, early 80s.
That's Stampede Dynamite
Buzz
Kid.
Cut. Yeah, Buzz Cut Dynamite Kid.
Yeah, that's right before the British Bulldog. That's that Stampede Dynamite Kid. Built like him, wrestle like him,
look like him. That little face, that little demeanor he has.
Ain't got it. Yeah, I'm like, they got something special in that kid. And I think in time, because they see all the matches he didn't put on the show.
I mean, the snap suplexing,
he got it down to a T.
Yeah, I mean, he even had the tights. He had the Stampede tights of
yeah, and this would have been good if Davey Boy Smith Jr. was there.
Oh.
If Davey Boy Smith Jr. and him team up and reform the British Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it with the Hart Foundation. Why not with him?
Right.
I mean, even if you put him in Ring of Honor and let him strive. But they need to get Davey Boy Smith Jr. with him.
Right. Yeah, Tommy Billington. That's his name. Yeah.
And the fact he uses the Dynamite Kid, that say a lot.
Yeah, he looked like Stampede Dynamite.
Yeah, he
by the tights, the look, yeah. And like you said, that young Dynamite Kid before the British Bulldogs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because when I first saw him, I was like, what the?
Yeah, Tommy Billington, yeah. The new Dynamite Kid.
I'm like Dynamite Kid came and reincarnated.
Pretty much. Look just like him.
That look like him, and he almost like him and Chris Benoit back in the day.
Right.
Let's see what
it's like Braun Breaker, just like he looked like both his uncle and his dad.
Yeah, that's scary. And speaking of that, that he didn't rename the Frankensteiner.
Did he call it the Braun? No, it wasn't
the Breakensteiner.
Breakensteiner, yeah. And they got the camera they got now where he run around the ring and it goes up.
Mm-hmm.
He called it the Braun camera now. When he run around the ring that super fast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did play football. So of course he gonna run that fast. He ran so fast on the rope, like Booker T said. He shifted the ring.
Yeah, that's an athlete.
And he clotheslined, I think it was Ilya Dragunov or somebody like that. Yeah. He ran so fast. Bouncing them ropes.
See, they had to zoom the camera because the camera can't keep up with him.
I bet you the Triple H song was like, man.
And they got something special in them. But we're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program. Y'all calm down. You notice what we do. You know, we'll jump to a subject real quick.
Right.
But
it's kind of like a mini freestyle we doing. Yeah.
But we back to our Death Before Dishonor. We got a pure wrestling rules match for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. And let me tell you something. This going to steal the show for that show. Wheeler Yuta, Lee Moriarty.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
oh, yes.
Lee Moriarty got this match because he had a match. He had a match with Wheeler Yuta, and he had to do two things. One of two things. He had to win, or he had to survive the time limit. He survived the time limit, so he earned this title match. I think we're going to have a new champion.
Think so?
I think we're going to have a new champion. I think Tiger Style is going to do it. I think he deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
And that can put that if Shane Taylor fails, this can be a good segue back to greatness for Shane Taylor Promotions. I think he's gonna win it. Cause Wheeler, you don't really need to be in Ring of Honor. You an AEW dude. You need to be Blackpool Combat.
Yep.
You need to be competing for other titles. So let the exclusive Ring of Honor guys do it. I think Lee Moriarty gonna pull it off.
Okay.
Nah, but I think they gonna steal the show. If you didn't see them compete the first time on Ring of Honor TV, you're missing something. Like I said, he survived the time limit draw, so I think he gonna win the title. See, we got a Texas death match. But guess what, y'all? It's not men, it's women.
And then the first time a woman had a Texas,
and these are two people who really don't like each other. They can't stand each other. I'm talking about Diamante and legit Layla Hirsch.
Oh my goodness.
You know, if you've been following Ring of Honor TV, you know it had to come to this.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you throw a Texas death match in there,
right?
You know that's a funk special.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody know a Texas death match? That's basically last man standing. You get pinned. You got to be pinned or made to submit, and you still got to get up.
Yep.
That's a funk family tradition.
Right.
And just a little fun fact. A notepad moment. Cillian Negro and Dory Funk in 1972 had a Texas death match, right? It lasted over an hour and included 27 pinfalls. So think about that. You've got all them pinfalls and you still got up?
Still got up, right. You talk about a 1 hour Broadway, man.
Dude, that's a 1 hour massacre.
Right.
But
27 times?
That's a funk family tradition. I bet you they had Texas death matches on Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah.
You want to talk
about? They probably did that specifically for that. Yeah.
You want to talk about fighting over the last piece of chicken?
Hey,
y'all want to
have a Texas death match off of that?
Out in the back. With Dory C and all of them.
Yeah.
I said, in this one here, you got Diamante. You know, she liked to fight. Legit Layla Hirsch. She liked to fight. I can't even give you a win on this one. But if I had to, I'm gonna go with Diamante. I think she's more vicious.
Right. This is her type of match. Unlike, Layla Hirsch, she's more of a straight wrestler, Diamante, she's like a street fighter,
Yeah, she gonna take it to the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So we both agree on that one. We got the Ring of Honor Women's World Television title match. We got Billy Starks defending against Red Velvet. Now I'm gonna bring this story up. Red Velvet, Queen Amanada, who I'm gonna talk about next.
Mm-hmm.
I've been feuding with the MITs. Been feuding with Athena. Been feuding with Billy Starks. Athena been saying she's hurt, but they didn't caught her walking on occasions. Billy Starks, first ever women's world television champion, been doing her thing. Red Velvet caught a resurgence, going to Ring of Honor. You know she was an AEW person, but she caught a niche going to Ring of Honor.
Yep.
And to me, it's time. I think it's time for her to get a title around her waist.
Oh yeah, Red Velvet, she deserved it. Yeah.
I mean, Red Velvet has put the work in. Like I said, if you follow on AEW Dark and Dark Elevation and stuff like that, you know, there was a period she couldn't win a match. Now she you know, over time she got better and better and better, caught this resurgence. Now she's getting the opportunity. She had an opportunity before. She's beaten Billy Starks before.
Yeah.
So it's doable. I believe she wasn't champion then, but I know she's done it. So I think now we're going to have a new world television champion. And to segue up into the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, Athena versus Queen Amanada. Queen Amanada came out of nowhere. She came out of nowhere and just she's been killing it. Another one. She debuted in AEW. She got sent down to Ring of Honor.
That's what they should do with them. If they not gonna use them in AEW, send them there.
Let me tell you something. Athena's been the most dominant champion, men or women, in Ring of Honor. But I've been saying it, and a lot of people's been saying it. She needs to drop that title. She should have lost it to Willow Nightingale a long time ago when they had their match.
Yeah.
She should have lost it to her. But she needs to lose this title and come to AEW. You have a TBS title and an AEW World title. You need to go after. You have nothing left to prove in Ring of Honor. That's been your company.
Right.
So again, I think we're gonna have a new women's world champion. Again, like I said before, let the one that's more exclusive. Let them run that. Athena, you need to come to AEW. We got Mercedes Moné. You know, my brick house finally arrived.
Yes, we need to talk about that too.
My brick house, because you know I love me some brick house.
Right, and you know, when I saw that, I clapped, and the reason I clapped is like, okay, now you're doing Mercedes right now. You're doing her right. This is what she needs to be. She needs to be a heel in AEW. This is the only way this is gonna work, and they doing it.
And they got the right person. If you remember, when Camille was in the NWA, she was the insurance policy for Nick Aldis. Never said a word.
Yeah.
She never said a word, but made all that impact and said nothing. Because you know, I met her in person. That look. I mean, very beautiful woman, but that look is intimidating.
That look is intimidating. Yeah.
That look, you know, on TV they make her look like she's tall. She's really not. She's not tall, because me and her about the same height. But she's about 5'9", 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
Very nice person to talk to, but that look, their looks could kill. She been assassinated everybody. So now they doing it right.
Once say they looks could kill, she have a life sentence.
Yeah.
Right.
So now she's the muscle for Mercedes.
Yeah.
When I was like, she's been signed with him. She been at signed with him.
Yeah. And that was the perfect time to do it. And that's what Mercedes needed. And I was like, finally, they got it right. They listened to us. Because that stuff, when she came in, stuff that was not working. I was not feeling that. Now I'm intrigued now. Since she's a heel now. Where she go from here?
Right.
And now she feuding with Dr. Britt Baker now. So let's see where this gonna go.
And they did make that match official for All In. They did at a press conference. Mercedes and Britt, which we'll definitely talk about when that time comes. But like I said, I believe we're gonna have a new women's world champion and a new women's world television champion. You heard it here first. Ring of Honor World Tag Team title match. As the Undisputed Kingdom. Man, you gotta admit, that
is not working.
This is not working.
They're trying to, go ahead.
We got the Undisputed Kingdom, Mac Taven and Mike Bennett defending against the conglomeration, Kyle O'Reilly and Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah, I'm not taking a liking to this team here, Kyle and Tomohiro Ishii. I like the name.
The conglomerate. Anybody know what conglomeration means?
A conglomerate, like.
Man, anybody. Which is basically, it's a number. To conglomerate means a number of different things or parts that are grouped together to form a whole between different distinct. I can't even read today. Entities. I ain't got my glasses on. Leave me alone. So, which works well for them because yes, one thing about the conglomeration, they're all different. They're definitely that. But why would you put the belt on Kyle O'Reilly and Ishii? No. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, they was trying to redo the Undisputed Era thing. I think that fell flat. When Adam Cole got injured, that's when it fell flat.
And it's a good thing I refreshed this because they just added some matches. So we said the Kingdom's gonna retain. So I'm gonna go back up because I don't know if you noticed, but this tag team has signed a Ring of Honor. The Eminem collection. You know who that is?
No.
It's the team we once knew. I gave you a hint. They were once managed by a certain guy that always want to talk to us.
Let me talk.
What was that team? What was that team called? The Maximum Male Models.
Oh yes, yeah.
Mansoor and Mason
Mansoor and yeah. Oh yeah, the Maximum Male Models, but they're different names.
Yeah, they're called the Eminem Collection.
Now I remember. Yeah,
they're not Marseille and Mansoor no more, but they still do the gimmick.
They still do the gimmick, yeah.
And they'll be in action against a team to be announced.
Yeah, I think they're a little edgier on this one. This one here, they're a little edgy. I'm like, okay, this is getting too much now,
And then
they're getting all close to each other, and I'm like, okay.
Right. So we know they probably gonna fight some what Bobby Heenan say, some ham and niggas.
Ham and niggas, yeah.
I'm like, how could you call me a ham and nigga? I like ham and eggs.
Right.
And what some of our old Memphis guys used to call folks a bunch of nickel and diamonds and EBT card holders.
EBT card holders, yeah.
Let's see. They also add another match: Commander versus the Beast Mortos. So that's speed against power, which you don't know is the artist formerly known as Black Taurus. Which I see Commander winning that one. We gotta talk about this main event. Ring of Honor World Championship. Mark Briscoe, Roderick Strong.
Man, I want to mention this about Mark, man. I think I had a Florida Evans moment when I saw Blood and Guts. When I saw him in there. And I had that damn moment. Jay should have been in there.
Yes.
I said, man, this is Jay Briscoe's match. Him and Mark. Imagine if he was still there, the Briscoe brothers. in AEW in blood and guts. And it just hit me, man. It just hit me right there, man. I said,
and we all know why Jay Briscoe never went.
Yeah.
That's why they put him in do the Ring of Honor stuff, but they never put him on AEW TV.
Yeah. And they was lenient too. They were gonna put him on there till that accident happened. Yeah. They were finally gonna do it, to have the Briscoes in AEW.
Right.
Until Jay's accident.
Now I gotta ask you, would it make sense for Mark Briscoe to retain and you just came off blood and guts? There's no way you 100%.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no way. And on top of that, I know they want to do the Undisputed Kingdom like they did the Undisputed Era. Because
they try to rekindle that. Yeah.
You got two guys, they have belts. Why the leader doesn't?
Right.
How Roddy don't have a belt? I'll put the Ring of Honor World title on him because he's not going to get another AEW belt to me anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
So just give it to Roddy.
Go ahead and put the Ring of Honor World title on him and make Mark Briscoe AEW exclusive.
Yeah, I know he said that he's only doing, and I understand, he only doing 6-mans and stuff like that. And but he won't be in the official tag team, but he'll do 6-mans and all that. And I understand why.
That's why he got the conglomeration. And on top of that, that we all know why he got the world title.
Mm-hmm.
But, when the last time you actually really defended it?
Yeah, Mark Briscoe ain't really defended it, have he?
Not to my knowledge. I would say put it on Roddy and let the Undisputed Kingdom just run with it. Like I said, you can be, because we see you more on AEW TV than we do Ring of Honor TV.
Pretty much. So, I think they just did that because of Jay.
Yeah, they did do it because of Jay.
They did because of Jay, yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
But, let guys like Roddy and all them, let them have Ring of Honor.
Right.
Because like I said, you just came off of blood and guts. But there's no way you 100% in 2 days.
You ain't gonna be 100%, right?
And this will be a perfect way. They can play off that. He lost the title, he wasn't 100%, but he fought. And gonna give it to Roddy. Roddy's a former Ring of Honor World Champion. Right. As a matter of fact, he's a Triple Crown champion. He won the tag, TV, and the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think we about to see a bunch of new champions at Death Before Dishonor. And we can see what direction they gonna go in. But that's our predictions for Death Before Dishonor. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. However y'all watch y'all events, let us know in the comments what you think about it. Like I said, it's not gonna be a long show, but we always say it. But I want to get your input. I don't know if you played it yet. On the College Football 25.
I've seen it. I've seen, on YouTube and stuff, but it looks good. Everybody been asking, even with, talk about when they gonna bring the college football games back. But then, they say it wasn't as popular. That's why they stopped doing it. But now everybody's asking for it, and to be honest, I looked at it. I'm like, it looks good. Okay, I'm saying they got all the colleges.
Let me say something, because I have it. They got it right. They got it right with the stadiums. They got it right with. A lot of people say it's just nothing but man, but of course it's EA Sports. What you think?
What you said, right?
The guys, the guys with the NIL deals are on there, so you're gonna see, Deion's kids and Travis Hunter and all those guys. But those stadiums, they rock them stadiums. And speaking of stadiums, so like I said, if you like college football, go ahead on and get that. But speaking of stadiums, real quick, I see the Liberty Bowl, and yes, I'm still gonna call it the Liberty Bowl.
Yes. Yeah.
I know it's Simmons Bank Memorial Stadium. I know it is. Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium. Whatever you want to call it, it's the Liberty Bowl.
Right, exactly.
I see they getting a renovation.
It needs one.
Yeah, I see they didn't tour. They're gonna redo some seatings.
Yeah, they have to. They definitely have to do that. Yeah.
So they didn't took. So they're gonna take over by where the I want to. Well, I guess where they shoot the cameras and everything at. I believe they start on that side. Yeah, they about to hook it up. So I don't know how that's gonna affect the Tigers for college games.
Mhm.
But does college start what in September? October time frame, give or take.
Right now.
I don't know how they gonna do that, but I know come UFL season everything should be done. And speaking of that, I found out that they got people who have you can go on there and download UFL teams.
Oh really?
Somebody went on there and built UFL teams, so you can go get your UFL teams and play with them, and they look good. So yes, the showboats are on there.
Good.
I gotta look under the link and see exactly where to find it. But yes, somebody built put UFL teams on College Football 25. They hit it too from uniform, everything.
Yeah.
They can't get the stadium. The stadiums will be pretty because most of the stadiums are on there, or they'll probably use one of the college stadiums if the college don't play at that specific stadium. But yes, somebody put the UFL on there. And I said I can't wait till next season. I'm just waiting to get that call for me to get my season tickets. And if you go on the UFL store, and no, they're not paying me to say this, but if you go on the UFL store, they have items that's 50% off.
Mm-hmm.
So go get you some merch for your favorite team, and I'll have it ready for the next season. But I'm gonna say that again: if you didn't attend any UFL games, you're missing out. You're definitely missing out. Cheap tickets, good food. The games are good. I just hate when it rains.
Oh yeah, that'd be the worst.
Cause the 2 in a row we went to a game when it rained.
Yeah.
The year before that we had to wait almost about 2-3 hours for the game replayed. I said that's my only complaint, but going to support those guys. But other than that, Bub, I'm done. I'm good. Anything else before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. I want to talk about what the Grizzlies did in the Summer League. I gotta give them credit, man. They did an awesome job, especially Scottie Pippen Jr., Zach Edey, and those guys. Man, they really showed me something. They really have, especially Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yeah, but made it to. That was a good game. That Summer League championship. That was a good game.
Yeah.
I watched that game. That was a good game.
Yeah, I wasn't even mad at Memphis, man. That was good. I wasn't even mad at them that they lost. That was a good game.
Yeah, they got some young guns.
Yeah.
They can get it. Is Derrick Rose coming back?
Yeah, he coming back. He announced that. Yeah.
So if everybody can come back healthy, I think they're gonna be all right.
Yeah, because now we signed Jay Huff, the dude from Denver. We signed him not too long ago. He on a two-day contract.
Oh, a 2-way contract?
2-way contract, yeah. And yeah, man, we got the pieces. We do. We need a bench. I think we're gonna bolster our bench up. Is what we need. Because I already know Zach Edey gonna start. There's no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, he's starting. That's hands down. He's starting.
The John Moran, that's gonna be a pick and roll machine.
Mm-hmm.
With Zach Edey and him. Yeah. Then you got Marcus Smart coming back.
Yeah, everybody come back healthy.
Healthy, yeah.
Y'all proved y'all can play. Y'all can play with injured folks.
Mhm.
Now, even though, like I say, even though your record wasn't as good, but those games you wasn't getting blown out.
Right. The reason was because of the John Moran suspension and the injuries.
Yep,
was plaguing us.
You let them G Leaguers play.
Yeah.
You let them G Leaguers play, and then they showed out.
Yeah.
So let's get ready for next season.
Yeah, because we actually played the Pelicans.
Yeah, because we in the same division.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm saying we had played y'all in the summer league. But because with y'all, I think I like the moves they're making. They building around Zion, so that means Zion is gonna be there still. So you bring players to help Zion, you good. And I don't know if y'all got rid of Brandon Ingram or not, but
not yet. It's coming.
Yeah. Mhm.
I said we going young too. We lost a lot of players. We lost a lot.
I think Valen Jr. went to. Valen Jr. went to.
He went to Washington.
Washington, yeah.
Yeah, we lost Valanciunas. We lost. I mean, like 4 or 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
We lost some pieces, but like I say, we want to go. Everybody trying to go young, so we might as well do the same thing. But we about to get out of here. Like I said, next episode is the anniversary show. 4 years. We've been doing this. So get ready for that, which I believe will be August the 3rd. Will be when we'll release that show. I'll be on vacation, but don't worry, we will get that show out for y'all. So don't fret. I'm gonna be in the Big Easy party celebrating my old man's my pops' 70th birthday. But we're gonna make sure we get the work done before we go out and have some fun. So y'all don't worry about that. And in closing, as always, make sure you check out Bad Superman TV right here on YouTube and all other social media platforms. Make sure you like it, you share it, and most importantly, subscribe it. I see them subscribers building up. Y'all don't think I'm
the numbers going up. Yeah.
I noticed them numbers been going up. I see them views been going up. That's what I'm talking about. Keep the party going.
Mm-hmm.
And for this weekend go, y'all be safe. I may have to go take the little one to go see Paw Patrol live. I don't know. I'm gonna be around a bunch of loud kids in a cold Lander Center.
Oh gosh. Good luck.
Yes, that's gonna be my thing. But I'll let y'all know how that goes. In the meantime, between time, y'all be safe. Love y'all. We out.
Peace.